Alright guys, this is Tacho here, and we're playing some more Fire Emblem Heroes today. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and take on the Ursula Grand Hero Battle on Infernal difficulty. I'm going to go ahead and use my armor team. This one's actually pretty tough. It took me 2 tries to get it done, and I'm using pretty much the top tier armor team you can, so yeah. It's not an easy map by any means, and I would actually love to see this one done with free-to-play units. It's probably going to be really tough to do, though. I'm not even sure if it's possible. But I know there's some guys out there that will surprise me and get it done with free-to-play guys. So yeah, anyway, as I'm playing the map, I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that have been on my mind since a while now. And also, we have confirmation of a possible Halloween banner coming on the 30th. And it was spoiled late last night on the Twitter page. I didn't really want to do a video on it at that point since it really wasn't enough content to make a video on, in my opinion. It was just, all they really showed was a silhouette, really, which I'll show that later on, and I'll talk about it more later on. But anyway, to move aside from the Halloween banner thing for a little bit, I just wanted to talk about 2 past Grand Hero Battle units that really need to make a return, and those are Xander and Camus. So we all know Xander and Camus both have built-in distant counter, and because of that, they're both really sought-after free-to-play units. So a lot of people started playing the game after those Grand Hero Battles had their first run. So those people that started playing the game later on do not have access to pretty much 2 of the best free-to-play units we've ever gotten. I don't think that's outlandish to say or too big of a claim. It's pretty much proven at this point that Xander and Camus are definitely up there. At least top 5, probably even higher for 2 of the best free-to-play units we've ever gotten in the game. And it doesn't make sense to me that they haven't rerun them yet. They haven't even had a single rerun yet. In fact, pretty much every Grand Hero Battle, aside from the more recent ones, like, I guess, pretty much since Volter and onwards, have been rerun. So why in particular has Xander and Camus not been rerun yet? That just doesn't really sit well with me. I'm not sure why they wouldn't want to rerun 2 of the most popular units that are free to play. Even though most people already have access to both of them, it would still be nice to get Infernal versions of those 2 maps and be able to win another copy so we can get some more merge fodder for them. But yeah, it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't want to bring back those 2 units, so yeah, I mean, what you doing, Intelligent Systems? Give us what we want. All we want is Xander and Camus rerun. We don't want female Robin. We don't want Ursula. Even though Ursula is actually not a bad unit by any means. She's a pretty legit Blarblade user on the horse team if you don't have access to Olwyn. Statistically, they're pretty much the same. Olwyn has a little bit more speed and Ursula has a little bit more attack. And in all the other stats, they're pretty much identical. Of course, if you summon a plus speed Olwyn, then she's going to be better, but the thing about that is Olwyn is a 5-star locked unit, so she's actually even harder to get than Reinhardt. So yeah, anyway, Ursula is not a bad unit by any means, but she's not what we all want. We're all waiting on Xander and Camus to make a return. They have not been rerun once since they first came out, and we could really use some Infernal versions of those maps to win another copy, win some feathers, and just give access to those units to people that started playing the game later on. So yeah, get on that, Insys. We're all waiting for it. And aside from that now, we can go back to talk about this Halloween banner craze that came out late last night. So I'm going to post up the silhouette that they revealed on the Twitter page. A lot of people have been speculating that one of these units is Leo, and I have no idea who the other one could possibly be. So I'm not even going to get into that. I've never played Fates, guys, but it looks like we're looking at a Fates banner here with characters from those games. Assuming that Leo is the correct silhouette that people have guessed. So that's going to be pretty good. Definitely save up your orbs if you're interested in this. I know a lot of people tend to summon only on the limited time banners, since you always have a chance to get units in the regular summoning pool at any moment. But when it comes to these limited time only units, you only get 1 shot at them. Supposedly, anyway. I don't know if they're ever going to bring them back. That would be very nice if they decided to rerun some of the limited time units. Like maybe have a banner with Bride Cordelia, Spring Camilla, Summer Corin, and I guess Performing Arts Azura. That would be a really nice rerun for some limited time units. Actually, on the topic of that, now that I think about it, Fire Emblem Heroes is really the only gacha game I've ever played where they go so gung-ho with all of the limited time only units, and then on top of that make them such top tier units as well. It's a little unfair that if you're starting the game out later on, then you may not have access to some of these really powerful units. Like Spring Camilla, for example, you just can't get her anymore, and Summer Corrin as well. If you're trying to build a flyer team and you don't have access to Summer Corrin or Spring Camilla, you pretty much are always going to have a second-rate flyer team up until they decide to give us a flying mage on the standard summoning pool. So I don't know about that, guys. I really wish they would stop going so crazy with the limited time only units, except for really momentous occasions. Like, in this case, Halloween, okay, that's a pretty good occasion for some nice costumes for the units to have. I wouldn't really say the spring one made too much sense. I know it was for Easter, but I don't really celebrate Easter, guys. I'm not very religious, so that one wasn't really too big a deal for me. Christmas is a good one, and Valentine's Day, being that this is a waifu game, is also a pretty good one. But aside from that, I mean, there aren't really too many occasions for them to be giving out these limited time units as often as they do, so I wish they would stop doing that and just give us some more units in the standard pool. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Things that they need to do are bring back Xander and Camus as Grand Hero Battle reruns and stop giving us so many limited time only units. It does hurt the wallet, and it does hurt the pride that you can't really complete your inventory and have one of every unit. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you enjoyed the discussion. This got a little bit more ranty than I was expecting it to. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. You just gotta talk about stuff that's been on your chest for a while. So yeah, guys, as always, this is Tacho signing out. Hope you enjoyed the discussion, and as always, cheers, have a great day, and make sure you save your orbs for that Halloween banner.